To kick off, I wanted to talk about the choice of like what kind of remote organization you run. So you see a lot the terms remote first, all remote, hybrid, and a number of others coming by. Independent of how you're going to run your organization, if you have one person in the company working remotely, everybody in the organization must work remotely. And it means that a hybrid approach in which part of the team is in the office and part of the team is out of the office tends to not work. And actually, I recommend strongly against it. I think that's the worst way possible to run your organization. And the reason for that is very simple. It means that the people in the office, they have an unfair advantage to the rest of the organization because they are together all the time. They can shout over across the desk, and you create sort of a split organization in that sense. That said, there's many different models of remote work and even hybrid remote work. For example, the office might be an optional thing, or the office, you go there certain days of the week and not other days of the week. But whatever you do, and those models can all work, but whatever you do, you must always work remotely 100% of the time. And so with that, what I mean is even if you are in the office, you must work as if you're working remotely, meaning your meetings are accessible to people working remotely. You take notes in a place where everybody can find them. And after the meeting, the information coming out of that meeting, be that, for example, particular decisions that you took, they must be accessible in a place online where everybody else can access them. It's not allowed, so to say, to run a meeting in an office and then everybody that happened to be there has that information and then that's it. And so independent of how you run your organization, you must always run it as if you are remote first, even if you have one or multiple offices and how much time you spend in those offices. That said, generally, I recommend it against getting offices because it's very expensive. It's much cheaper to, for example, pay for co-working spaces for your employees.